everybody, and welcome to Robin's house. Today I'm working on the Gathering Together Scrap with Robin workshop, and this is three two-page layouts that are not designed, but developed by me. And that means that they're generally going to be a little on the simpler side and a little on the faster side. And then for a lot of my decoration, I used Cricut cuts for the titles. And then you can decide. I also used this Gathering Moments stamp set and thin cuts, and the thin cuts have some very cool ones. So as kind of a focal point on all or most of the pages, I used these die cuts that are a giant leaf with some little dots punched out. And those technically are for stitching. If you want to add stitching to your layout, you can use thread or gold thread or linen. And then we've got all the stamps. So I didn't use any messages on this. These are pretty small messages and generally on the vein of, thank you and thankful for you, which I suppose thankful for you would be fine on a page, but thank you is a little odd. But I did use some of the flowers and leaves to decorate in addition to the Cricut cuts. So this one is taking a sheet, and you got to put your pages together as you're working on this because the papers need to match up. And then, so you put the striped paper down, and then you put the Cajun Craze paper down, and then you start layering on the decorative paper and the gold foil, and then adding those strips of this pretty paper. So that is layout 1. Layout 2 uses this gorgeous plaid, and I am sad that I only get to use it in this place, but it's a little overpowering. So I just have a little touch of it. And then I've got this cute title and these falling leaves about, and got some dovetails over here. And this is just a square. You only need a square. And dovetail one side, you're going to tuck it under there, and so you don't need a whole strip that goes all the way. And then layering. So I've got the photo placeholder, but we do have this nice thin early espresso border on these photos, and then we just use that nice thin border on this strip as well. And you can decide, you could have, this one is intended to be a journaling box with all these photos, but you could have another journaling box, or you could have just an emphasis of something else, an image or something else that you want to do. You don't have to do a photo just because I did a photo. And that is layout number 2. And then layout number 3, we got this another cute Cricut title. And so acorns may or may not actually be nuts, but I consider them a nut when you're talking about fall. So I've got little acorns all around here. And again, we've just got layering of our papers. And then if you put these two together as you're building them, you can make sure that these floating panels are lined up about the same. So that will be fine. And then you can also kind of line up your photos here to make sure that they're on the similar parallel. Other than that, they're pretty easy. Stamping if you choose to do that, or just leaving it with the Cricut shapes. And so this will be a fun addition to your fall memories. Thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting.